Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1. What up, fight world? It's your boy Ego and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you guys smash the like button, also subscribe. First, I gotta start off by saying happy Easter. If it's a holiday you celebrate, make sure you enjoy this time, eat some good food, go to church, spend time with family, relax, listen to my videos, and I hope everyone has a good day. Now, you guys seen the title in the video. Shawn Porter says that Keith Thurman is a better fighter than Kell Brook. And I want to give you his exact quote and then just touch on my thoughts on it. So, promoting the Berto-Porter fight, they did like a media call interview with Berto, Shawn Porter. This is what he had to say. The question was, if you could wave the magic wand, which guy, Thurman or Brook, would you rather have a rematch against and why? Shawn Porter says, Thurman. I think he's the better fighter. I think finally being able to beat him, I think would be something on my resume, in my legacy, that would be remembered for a very long time. He's a very good fighter, a very good defender of his belts, and I'm looking forward to fighting him in a rematch. So he's saying that a guy that's been in the ring with both Kell Brook, that was his first loss, I believe. I think he just had a draw with Julio Diaz before that, but that was his first loss when he was a champion to Kell Brook. And he says Keith Thurman, he believes, is the better fighter out of the two. Now, my thoughts, I mean, everyone, that's Shawn Porter's opinion of the situation. Clearly, he's stepped foot in the ring as a valiant warrior with both. So, I dig it. I don't know. For me, I don't know. I don't know who I think is better because we have to wait and see. For me, at least, Kell Brook versus Errol Spence Jr., that's the fight that's going to tell me something. Either way, whether Kell Brook wins it or Errol Spence, somebody is going to prove something to me. That's a meaningful fight. It's happening at a great time. And to me, that's going to be an important fight. So I got to see what happens in that for me to really have a good, like, if let's say Kell Brook went in there and bombed out Errol Spence, then I would definitely say he's better than Keith Thurman. But if he loses, then it's a toss-up. So I don't really know. All I know is Kell Brook and Keith Thurman are both good fighters. Styles make fights. If Keith Thurman and Kell Brook were to fight, I would probably favor Kell Brook at the moment. But who knows, because he's not fighting Keith Thurman next. He's fighting Errol Spence, and I think that's a real dangerous fight. Again, styles make fight, and I think the Errol Spence style is going to be hard for anyone in the welterweight division, including Kell Brook, based on coming down in weight and stuff like that. So I want to know from you guys, do you agree with Shawn Porter? Who is the better fighter out of those two, Keith Thurman or Kell Brook? You got to look at it like this too. The question was, who would you rather rematch? And he did say that he believes that Keith Thurman is the better fighter, but also, like I keep saying, styles make fights. You look at the Keith Thurman fight, so this could be why Shawn Porter has a bias or is more partial to a Keith Thurman rematch because his fight with Keith Thurman was fun. Some people arguably believe he won the fight, and stylistically, that was more of a dog fight. You look at the Kell Brook, that was a fight where he couldn't get off as much as he wanted. Kell Brook, being the taller fighter and a technical fighter, he used a great jab. He clinched. He was strong enough where Shawn Porter couldn't just mow him down like an Eric Bonet or something like that. And he was kind of running Shawn Porter into some stuff. So that was a harder fight. So, you know what I mean? To me, that I can understand why Shawn Porter would favor a Keith Thurman style fight, because that's a fight he arguably won. I had Thurman winning, but some of those rounds were very close, so I wouldn't be anti somebody having a reasonable scorecard for Shawn Porter winning. You know what I mean? So styles make fights, and I think stylistically, the way Keith Thurman fought that type of fight is he made it tougher than he needed to be. I think he has like the athletic tools and ability, like you've seen in the Garcia fight where he moved and whatnot, and he kind of played into Shawn Porter's strengths. The shorter person who used to be a football player and will get up in your chest and stay there. I mean, he was getting backed into the ropes like crazy versus Shawn Porter. So it's up to interpretation. All I know is I'm looking forward to this week with Andre Berto versus Shawn Porter. I think that's a good fight. Showtime continuing to hold it down, and this is a good fight. They also had a bit of a build-up. This fight has been building since last year, I believe. There was a FaceTime call and some Twitter fingers and different things like that, and it's built up. Now the fight's here, so I'm looking forward to it. It's also an eliminator fight for Keith Thurman's belt, I believe. So a lot of movement in the welterweight division, right? And another question they asked Shawn Porter was, do you think Andre Berto can handle your pace? Shawn Porter says, that's my mindset. My team says every time we get in the ring is that our opponent won't be able to keep up with the pace that I perform at. I do everything that I can leading up to the fight to be ready for a fight like that. I never go into the ring with the thought that I'm going to throw 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 punches around. It's just kind of how the fight flows and how it goes. So yes, I'm always prepared to fight at the faster pace. I think at a faster pace than most the guys that I box. I think that there's going to be an advantage for myself getting in the ring with Andre Berto. I think I'll be able to dictate the pace and push his heart and make him work harder. So I'm looking forward to it. Both guys seem confident. Berto saying, I'm healthy. I've had ups and downs in my career. I'm paraphrasing Berto. And he basically said, I had ups and downs, and I'm finally healthy, and I'm back, and I feel sharp. Avenged the Victor Ortiz loss, and I'm ready. Berto says, and I quote, I can't really say until I get in there with him. Like I said, I've been in there with a lot of guys, and I've been with a lot of different type of guys from my first 12 or 13 fights. I've been in there with a few world champions. I have to go in there and see Mayweather. Like I said, you're bringing up Mayweather. Mayweather is Mayweather. And that's when they were asking him about, besides Mayweather, is he the most difficult opponent, Shawn Porter? So he says, I don't really know until I get in there. So I think both guys should be ready to fight. Both guys come in stupid shape where they're always sliced up and ready to go. And neither guy's really in a boring fight. So shout out to Porter and shout out to Berto for making this. I did a Boxing Ego tell of the tape, Boxing Ego First Look. Check that on the channel. And then also let me know the title of the video. Who do you think is better, Keith Thurman or Kell Brook? And like I said, May 27th, that's going to answer a lot of questions for me in the Errol Spence fight, because to me, it's a 50-50 fight. And even though I'm leaning towards Spence and I'm picking him, I think Kell Brook is definitely, he's the champion. So to discount him or count him out would be stupid. I just have my personal opinions. I might do a 7 reasons. I don't know. It just depends how I feel and how timing goes. Let me know what you guys think of Shawn Porter's statements. Let me know who's winning the Berto-Porter fight this week, April 22nd on Showtime. Drop it all in the comment section. Make sure you share the video, like the video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.